99 dead baboons sitting in my living room.
We come from a, you know, that kind of background, do-it-yourself sort of attitude, and we don't really do things ourselves anymore, and things are, you know, we do to a certain extent, and we definitely carry a lot of ethics along the way, but it's just different.
A lot of your fans don't even know who the Ramones are.
I don't think that they need to know who the Ramones are. I mean, I respect the Ramones a lot, and they've been very influential, but you know, you're talking about kids that weren't even fucking born yet, you know? I mean, I was only 5 years old. I barely really felt what the Ramones were like, you know?
People are going, yeah, I saw the Ramones back in '77. So, yeah, well, I saw Sesame Street that day, okay? Big deal, you know?
Yeah, you know.
I mean, it probably was a big deal, but a lot of people look back with a jaded perspective, like they were there. It couldn't have possibly ever happened again. When, in all actuality, every day for the last 15 years, there's been punk shows going on all over the world, and there will continue.
Yeah, especially in the '80s. That's where we come from.
There's a lot going on musically in the '80s that people don't know about just because the bands weren't selling millions of records. When we started Green Day, we certainly didn't think that our type of music was, you know, easily audible or widely accessible.
Are you going to try to do the same thing you did on your last tour, on your next tour, and keep ticket prices down? I think that's something a lot of people will appreciate it.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about what's behind that? Because
there's no political reason or anything. People, I mean, other bands can do whatever they want. I have nothing against their ticket prices. This is just what we...
At this point, our ticket price...
It makes sense to us. How much money does someone need? You know, I mean, we've sold a lot of records.
Millions.
Yeah, and we don't need it. I mean, we don't.
Certainly don't need.
Not to try to sound high and mighty. I don't want to sound holier than thou. I don't want to sound holier than thou at all.
But we don't want to cash in, you know.
Yeah.
We don't want to go in and say, oh, well, since we're popular, then we think we should charge like $23.
It's like,
because that way we can, you know, buy new mansions every whatever fucking 5 years, and screw that.
You know.
For some people, we still have expensive ticket prices.
It's the multitude of gold chains that I buy that help me think of that next song, you know? And
it's looking good. It gets me through the day.
Usually, it's the Ferraris that we pull up in, you know, the cocaine backstage.
Did you feel you were not misunderstood, but did you feel people understood what you were about? Because a lot of people put some punk pressure on you guys, you know, saying like you were punk, so you had to be a certain way.
I don't know. I mean,
we've just always been Green Day, you know. We've never been completely dedicated to one particular genre of people or anything, you know. It's just, and when it came to be that lots of different people like to see us, you know, Green Day became something different, and so we removed it from that direction. And now, you know, a Green Day show is just a Green Day show mixed with all sorts of people, but hopefully everyone's there for the same reason, to release whatever and just have fun and surf.
Yeah.
It's like if you compare something like
So, but you gotta walk far enough to push 10.